Hi everyone, I'm Miss K and back with another video. So normally you guys always see me doing tech videos, sim builds, gaming stuff, things like that. But a little known fact about me is that I also speak Japanese and have been to Japan and spent some time there. So since this is the perfect time to start learning a new language, I figured why not share the language of Japanese with you guys and just some things that are quick and easy. We're not going to obviously do anything too stressful because these are short videos, but just a few cool tidbits about Japan and anything like that. If you guys want to know, or you guys want to see just more videos about Japanese or Japan in general, or anime as well, let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe while you're at it. If you're not interested in Japanese, that's completely fine. There are other books at the library that you can check out. We have French books, Italian books, Spanish books, and any other language books that you might want. And if you don't find a language that you want there, we can definitely order it for you so you can pick it up from us as well, because libraries are all about learning. So without further ado, we're going to move on with this video. We're going to talk about sort of just some cool small things, tidbits that you can learn when you're speaking the language. So the first thing we're going to start out with is the alphabet. So Japan has, well, Japanese, I should say, not Japan. Japanese has three different alphabets. There's hiragana, which is the alphabet we're currently looking at, katakana, and then there's kanji. So we won't be dealing with kanji probably at all, just because it's a little bit harder, or it'll just come way later. And we'll be dealing with mostly katakana right now, with hiragana right now, and katakana will come later. So we'll start with the vowels here. Hiragana is what's used to spell out regular words. If you watch anime, you've seen close to something like this used. You've also seen a lot of kanji used, but like I said, we'll be doing kanji later. So we'll start with the vowels first with a, I, e, o, ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so, ta, chi, tsu, te, to, na, ni, nu, ne, no, ha, hi, fu, he, ho, ma, mi, mu, me, mo, ya, you, yo, ra, ri, ru, re, ro, wa, o, or wo, sometimes depending on where it's placed, and n. So it sounds, as you can see, there was a bit of a pattern all the way through. As we start with ah, all of these sound the same as ah, as the same with e, and o as well. And lower down here, as you can see, when you place these small tens next to these hiragana, it'll make the B noise instead. With a circle, it'll make the P noise. Same thing with ta turns into da, ji, z, de, do. And S turns into actual Z, za, ji, zu, ze, so. And the K's start and switch over to G's with ga, gi, gu, ge, go. So that's hiragana. That's like a basic idea of hiragana. Like I said, it's the alphabet. And when you check out books about Japanese, it will show you how to write these, because it's very important to know how to write these in the correct way and order to write them. I know it seems hard now, but honestly, hiragana was probably one of the easier parts that I picked up of Japanese, and I found it to be an easier language. But that's just for me. It could be different for you. And along with books from the library, you can also use certain apps such as Duolingo and Drops, depending on what type, if you have a smart device or not. And you can always use, and those will also allow you to learn Japanese and any other language at a either quicker or a slower rate, depending on how quick or fast you'd like to learn it. So moving on, we're now going to greetings. So we'll start off with a few, just the normal ones that everyone would want to know. So the first one is pretty easy, Ohio. It sounds kind of like the state we live in. And if you're not from Ohio watching this, it sounds like the state that you know in America called Ohio. The next one is konnichiwa. I think everyone knows this word and has heard it at least once. A lot of people tend to think that it means hello, but it actually means good afternoon. Sayonara. a lot of people have also heard. It does mean goodbye, and I believe that most Americans are using it correctly. Oyasumi or oyasumi nasai, if you're using it politely, means good night. Arigato, and I think everyone knows what that one means. It means thank you. Sumimasen means excuse me. Itadakimasu means thank you for the meal, but you say it before the meal. So before you dig in, gochiso sama deshita or gochiso sama by itself, either or, is thank you for the meal, and it's after you've eaten. Hajime mashite is how do you do. You would normally say this when you first meet someone. I didn't say it often when after I spoke to people that I had known for a while. It was only on the first initial meeting, but I guess it's up to you. And yoroshiku onegai shimasu. This is also something that you would say only on the first meeting. You can just say yoroshiku, or you can say yoroshiku onegai shimasu if you're talking to your boss or someone important, depending on who it is. It could mean I look forward to working with you. It could also mean please take care of me. If any of our current watchers are anime fans, you've probably heard yoroshiku when students are introducing themselves, and I'm sure you've heard let's dig in a couple of times. So moving on now, we're going to go to a few common words just to get you guys started. Watashi, meaning I or me, when you're starting off a sentence referring to yourself. Hai, as in yes. Nani, as in what. I'm sure that once again a lot of anime users, watchers, have seen and heard this word several times. Sensei means teacher. Namae means name, so that's pretty easy to remember. Tomodachi means friend, which is also one of my favorite words in the Japanese language. Of all the words, I don't know why, but tomodachi is the one I always remember and the one that just makes me smile. Doko means where. Ie means no. Naze means why. And just before we go to, we're going to just talk about a few family members' names in case you guys want to introduce your family members. So there's Oka-san, which is your mother. Oto-san, which is your father. One-san, which is your older sister. Oni-san, which is your older brother. Imoto is a younger sibling, younger sister. And Ototo is your younger brother. So these are just a few family names. If you guys would like to know extended family members, let me know once again in the comments below. Anything else you guys might want. And we can tell you all about their names. And then just before you guys go, we'll do a few sentences for you to practice at home. It's going to be kind of weird to make some of these noises at first, but as you get used to it, they come easier and then you can go faster. So the first sentence, I have written it in hiragana, and then I wrote it in romaji, which is the way we would read it and pronounce it, and then I have written it in regular English. So, konnichiwa, watashi wa blank desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu, meaning good afternoon, I am blank, insert your name in this blank. Nice to meet you. The next sentence is konnichiwa, watashi no namae wa blank desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. So this one is a little more complicated, but it's still saying the same thing. Good afternoon. My name is, insert your name here. Des. Des means that it's the end of the sentence. Don't worry too much about the end there, about des. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. I look forward to meeting you. And we have another one. The last one is name wa nan desu ka? And that means what is your name? So if you were having a conversation with someone, that would be the next thing that you would ask after that, after you introduced yourself. So you're welcome to try your own introductions. When I was starting them out, I would say something along the lines of Watashi no namae wa Misuke desu. Yoroshiku onegai shimasu. Name wa nan desu ka? So I would introduce myself and tell you what my name was and then ask you for your name. And we can move over to any other information or any other conversations if you guys would like. Let me know in the comments below. So thanks so much for checking out our Japanese video. And we hope you guys have enjoyed watching it and learned something new. So don't forget to practice at home and let us know what your favorite language is. If you know another language, are you bilingual? Are you uh, poly? Do you know more than one, several? Have you traveled anywhere? Let us know in the comments below. Thanks for watching.